So here he is, Tyler Jeffrey Dillashaw, as DC likes to call him, the former two-time UFC bantamweight champion. Certainly one of the best 135-pound fighters of all time.
Yes, and you recognized it right away. Going into the fight against Merab, people thought TJ Dillashaw had no chance. He went out there and very early on showed Merab that he was in with something different. Unbelievable striker. He's very disciplined. He has a great ability to follow a game plan, and it's shown in his rise becoming one of two of the best bantamweights the UFC has ever seen.
And if you won't say it, I will. Got a full ride to Cal State Fullerton, three-time NCAA qualifier. Hasn't necessarily been a wrestler first in mixed martial arts, but a very good submission game, and in terms of the striking, the footwork, and everything else, truly a sight.
He hasn't had to.
Right.
He hasn't had to. Not even been able to go out there and beat guys with striking. When you said he's a fantastic wrestler.
He's a fighter's fighter, and he has a lot to prove as he gets back in the octagon here tonight. All right, here's the oncoming bantamweight force out of the great nation of Georgia, repping Team Serra-Longo there on the northeastern side of the U.S. Merab Dvalishvili. He's been on the championship course for a long time. He's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
All he does is win, John, and he wins in a certain way. He pressures you and he breaks you down. I have seen so many great bantamweights fight Merab Dvalishvili, and you can see they start to lose, not only physically, but in the spirit. He attacks you at a level that's higher than just your body. He's a great wrestler. He will put a pressure and pace on you that not many people can stay with.
And I'm not sure that any athlete has ever muted Jose Aldo's offense as much as Dvalishvili did back in 2022. Merab back under the bright lights tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, TJ Dillashaw. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, with no shortage of momentum, here's the UFC Bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw. His striking has gone to a completely different level under Dwayne "Bang" Ludwig, training at elevation there in Colorado. TJ Dillashaw, three-time NCAA qualifier as a wrestler in college, but known primarily as a striker since crossing over to mixed martial arts.
Oh, what a kick!
All right, strong knee gets home right up the gut, and the wrestler didn't necessarily see that coming. Perhaps a sign of things to come in this match.
That's very lucky that he didn't get it to the face, because most times when that guy starts to throw those knees up the middle, you can almost run into that knee and it will put you out. He has to be very aware now when he level changes and tries to get this fight to the floor. Big punch lands.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, switch kick.
Oh, he hurt him bad. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Dvalishvili goes in for the takedown now. Nice level change, and he gets it. So, showing off the fight IQ there. He was getting tagged on the feet. Now trying to trap an arm.
It's tight. The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Going to try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Beautiful transition. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
In the half guard.
Dillashaw's back in full guard now. Making all these shots count. Oh, big shots from the top. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Second round, straight ahead.
That last round was awesome. Your submission attempt was so close. This round, you need to regain composure. Slow it down a little bit and think.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, so here we go with our next round. In the previous round, he rocked his opponent pretty good. We'll see if he can piggyback on that momentum.
Let's see if he can continue the onslaught, right? He had his opponent hurt real bad, but he cannot rush. He still has to understand that a live fighter is in front of him. Otherwise, he'll find himself on the wrong side of a knockdown.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Dvalishvili's now switching his stance. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Bang, Muay Thai on.
He's going to guillotine. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dillashaw. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Dillashaw's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Oh, how about that reversal by him there? All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. He's got to start throwing out.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Man, as he landed a high... Oh! Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Well, you see the years spent with Dwayne Bang Ludwig here for TJ Dillashaw, putting it all together on the feet tonight. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. It's down. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing, but now he's got to settle it if he wants to finish the fight. A lot of takedown defense, submission defense is just being calm and patient. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
2 rounds in the books.
Take a deep breath. Relax. You're okay. You got rocked that last round, but you're fine. You're still here right now. This next round, we're going to get...
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Nice jab by Dvalishvili. Nice. Nicely done. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he continues to pepper that body. Look at those numbers, bottom of your screen. That has been the most significant stat in this fight. The body strikes landed for this young man, working here towards the best performance of his UFC career.
Oh! He's got to keep pressing here.
Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Yeah, he's a half guard here.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Nicely done. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to hook for the hook here to stop it, and he will. Wow!
What a fight! Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of the 3rd round, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world,
right, so there he is, the still UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all killers, and he disposed of